So this right here is a beautiful 1957 Chev Bel Air restomod, and this is the owner, Charlie. Nice to meet you, Charlie.
Yeah, no worries, Oliver. Pleased to meet you, mate.
So tell me, I've seen this car before, and I tell you what, this car is wicked. This is. Everything's been done to this thing, and I don't know all the specs, so tell me all the specs.
Okay, so like you said, a 1957 Chevy two-door hardtop. It's got a 486 cubic inch big block Chev. Runs about 600 horsepower on the dyno at the flywheel. We've got a 4-speed overdrive transmission, 4L ADE, and we've got a Ford 9-inch diff with 3.7 gears. So that's the sort of driveline mechanical stuff. Otherwise, it's painted in a paint called Ray Blue, like Stingray, and it's got a little bit of pearl in it, so it looks really nice in the right light. The paint was done by Steve Rigg from Creative Bodyworks in Nambour.
Wow, amazing. So who did the trim again?
Cam Haywood from North Coast Custom Trim.
In where, sorry?
North Coast Custom Trim in the Sunshine Coast.
Oh wow, okay then. Those probably the best guys that you probably know, eh? For the trim, eh?
Oh yeah, well those guys, they did a really good job. You know, Cam always does a good job. And at most of these events, we either win or come second in the interior part. So that just goes to show you everybody likes it.
Well, that's a good thing, mate. Who did the paint, by the way? I know you said, but who did the paint?
So a bloke by the name of Steve Rigg from Creative Bodyworks at Nambour.
Steve Riggs is his name.
R-E-I-K. Rigg.
Steve Rigg. Wow, okay then. This is a very nice car, man. I'll tell you that right now. And I saw before, on your phone, you can open the door locks. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. So the car's fully electronic. So I can operate the whole car from the touchpad when you're driving inside. So you would have noticed there's a touchpad on the dashboard. So all the operating systems are Wi-Fi, so I can open the doors, start the car, operate the air conditioning, open the boot, all that sort of stuff from the touchpad and therefore from my mobile phone.
Wow, I have never seen such like that, you know what I mean? Because you usually always, with these old cars, you always used to open it with a key. And I also see on the doors, no door handles, and it's all electronics, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's all electronic, so door handles all shaved. So you'll see there's no emblems, no scripts, no door handles, any of that sort of stuff on the outside. All nice and clean, and that makes it look really straight.
That is the Kindig look. If you know who Dave Kindig is, that is the Dave Kindig signature right there, that is. That is really a very nice touch. That is the attention to detail in terms of car resto modding, very much so. And I noticed here, LED lights. What type of LED lights are those?
They're, you've got me there, I'm just trying to think. So they're not Hella, they're from another shop I bought down in Sydney. They put them in Harley Davidson motorcycles and all that sort of stuff, yeah.
Wow, okay then, that's pretty cool. And what's the motor in this?
So 486 cubic inch big block Chevy, controlled by a Holley Terminator fuel injection system. And like I said, produces about 600 horsepower.
So this thing can pretty much get up and dance.
Oh yeah, it goes really nice on the 1/8 mile, quarter mile drag track, that's for sure.
You cruise on the highway just as fine, you know what I mean? This is the type of cruiser that I like to see. I like these big Chevys. You sit on the highway about 90, 100 k's an hour. It's just perfect, this thing is.
It's a really nice cruiser. It sits on 100 kilometres an hour at about 2,000 RPM. So we can just idle along. Doing about 20 litres per 100k. Just a really nice car to drive.
So is this fuel injected, is it, or is it carby?
Yeah, so fuel injected, throttle body fuel injection system by Holley.
Wow, that's pretty good, eh? Far out. And what's the cooling system on this?
Yeah, so PWR made the radiator for it, built it for this car, and that controls all the engine cooling with 2 thermo fans.
With 2 thermo fans, eh? And who built it again, sorry?
Yeah, so myself and BMV Engineering, Chris Wells, he's responsible for all the metal work.
Wow, I tell you this right now. And I see as well that you have black bumpers as well. What made you go black instead of chrome?
Yeah, so normally everything's polished stainless steel, and we wanted to be different, so we made them all satin black.
Satin black, eh? Well, I tell you what, it actually goes with the car because not many Chevs that you see often have satin black bumpers. But I'll tell you this right now, this actually fits really, really, really well. I tell you that right now. And I see that there's no battery in the engine bay. I'm guessing that's in the boot, correct?
Yeah, there's two batteries in the boot, one that runs all the electronics and the other one that really runs the car.
Righto then, that does actually make sense. And what's the all electronics? So all the electronics in this car run the inside and outside, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So there's 5 computers in the car that operate all the systems.
5 computers? Yeah. 5 computers. Oh, wow, that's amazing, mate. Hey, and what wheels are these, don't mind me asking?
So they're from Enemies Racing Australia. The manufacturer's in Toowoomba, and they make all the wheels. They buy a billet and then they make these wheels.
Wow, okay then. Hey, what fuel system are you running?
Fuel system is all Holly. All the engine control system and fuel pumps computer is all Holly.
It's all Holly, eh? All Holly, fuel system, carburetor, everything basically.
Yeah, well, it hasn't got a carb. It's fuel injected.
Oh, it's fuel injected.
Holly fuel injection and Holly fuel pumps, filters, all that sort of stuff.
Wow, I tell you what, man, what a car this is. And I tell you this right now, out of all the cars in this shed here, the Elite Shed, I reckon that your Chevy is pretty much my favorite. I must say that, in my opinion anyways, your Chev is like really, really nice. I'll let the comment section tell in the comment section what your opinions about this Chev is. But anyways, Charlie, hey, thank you so much for your interview, and mate, keep this thing alive. It is an amazing car, man. Appreciate it.
No worries. Appreciate the interview. Thanks.
Thank you so much.